Spellcasters Chronicles is by far the best PvP game I've played this year, and it's going to be one of the best PvP games that come out next year. In my personal opinion, just me, please understand, personal, right? An amazing game. But we're not talking about it today because of how amazing it is. We have to talk about it because, well, it's going through its closed beta right now, and a PC worth $50,000 couldn't run this damn game. But here's the thing, why I'm talking about the absolute abysmal optimization for this game, because it genuinely is, like I don't like to lie. I like to keep things up front and honest. I'm talking about it because I'm going through the Discord, I'm looking at comments on the videos, and I'm just seeing how many people are just saying the typical stuff like, oh, well, dead game already and time to uninstall it, blah 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 blah, this game is trash. And I'm like, yo, I get the frustrations, and for some games it's warranted to immediately just be like, man, screw this game sucks, whatever. Cool. Quantic Dream to me deserves a little bit more respect than that. At the end of the day, this is really their first time dipping a toe into the live service PvP aspect of things. As you all know, they make story-rich games, Detroit Become Human, The Heavy Rain stuff. They don't do this. This is not really their wheelhouse per se, but just because these are the type of games that they make, these story-rich games, it doesn't mean when the lights go off at Quantic and they go home, they don't sit and play LOL or COD or Counter-Strike or turn-based games or deck builders or who knows. And being gamers at heart and having the skills to develop and be lucky enough to be a staple in the gaming space, this grants you the opportunity to try something new every once in a blue moon. And after 30 years of doing the same kind of game, trying something new after 30 years seems fair. And like I said, I'm only having this conversation because, one, I really wanted to show off the gameplay of the game itself, because I did get some good footage. But also, real quick, let me just go ahead and be upfront. This is the experience that you're getting, most of us, right now. That's what it looked like. But again, I've had a good handful of games where the game ran fine, and when it does, this game is so much fun. It is tons of chaos in the greatest way possible. It's very easy to still follow, but it can feel overwhelming those first few matches. Like, trust me, when your minions are everywhere, you got harpies over here flying and pterodactyls and big old elephants and giant gorillas and dudes holding shields and Titan on this lane, Titan battle on that lane, and swinging through. It's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me. But I promise you, it's honestly very easy to get accustomed to. It didn't take me very long at all. And I'm old. If my old black ass can do it, so can you. But again, I just want to get back on subject. We've tangented. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Let me know in the comments. Anywho, they've really taken MOBAs and roguelites and deck builders, put it together in just such a fresh way. Because when you see this, I know for me, I thought this was traditional MOBA. I seen lanes, so I'm like, okay, jungle's here, that, destroy one big nucleus, everybody win. But no, how this actually plays is there's 3 life stones for each team. It's almost like a game of tug of war. You're kind of taking over control of the lanes, of course, to eventually destroy those 3 life stones, and once they're destroyed, you win. But what's cool is, unlike most MOBAs where just minions are just constantly spawning at waves, you are in control, because of the deck building element, of what gets spawned. So you can go in with a plan of like, okay, I'm gonna start using these, because I love these big giant mastodon things. They have crazy health and they do a bunch of good damage. I do believe they're a level 4 card, but it doesn't really take long for them to unlock, and once they do, God, it's beautiful. And then you can have crypts, which will spawn soldiers that you can put out, harpies, and again, you have control of all the summoning on top of the spells. And each spell that you see, like the fire blazing spell, or you see somebody using lightning, or like a healing aura, that isn't just linked to one particular mage. That's a card. So if you want to play the Astral Monk, but you also want to still be able to do some healing and damage, and you want to focus, let's say, maybe more on spells, you don't even want to use summons, you can fill your whole deck up with nothing but spells if that's what you really want to do. Or you can go all summons. I've seen both builds. This guy that I was playing with went all summons and was just launching them bad boys like Hail Marys. It was insane. It was shit everywhere. I'm pretty sure the game crashed. Then they also have the roguelike element where as you level up, instead of going to a shop and like searching through all these items, there's like 3 things that pop up that you can just upgrade into. Like, right? Like you want to increase your damage, you want to add more charges to a spell, you want to increase your population so you can have more summons. You can do that. And it's all about the click of 1, 2, 3. So it's very fast and fluid. So it's like you can play, look, okay, yeah, I want to do damage too, boom, boom, and just keep right back to what you're doing. I'm telling you, what they have here is top tier. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, God, Unc, glazing. Yeah, I like the game. Sorry, that's who I made this video for. For people who like the game and for people who may be kind of deterred because of what's going on with this beta. So again, don't give up on the game. Don't you do it. Make sure it's on your wish list for Steam and all that stuff, and be ready for the next beta. I will say this real quick before I go. If you are having issues, something that worked for me, 1, I use DLSS. I put it on performance, 60 frames per second, and brought the graphics down to low, and it still looked good. And it ran pretty well. I mean, there were still times where I had a lot of issues, but for the most part, I was able to actually get a decent amount of games by playing this way. But and I mean this, for the love of God, do not touch those settings mid-game. Every time I did it, it just, bye. I might as well just Alt F4 and start over. All right, I'm out. But I am gonna sit here while the sub thing and the refer you to another thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that